something for what it's worth. With you, heaven is a place on earth, and I will take you there. I'll take you.
Greetings, TAYliens. TAYliens just means that you're already subscribed to the channel, and you already know that being subscribed to the channel, you get extra special treatment. So you do have an extra special message at the very end just for you if you are subscribed. If you're not, you still get to pick from these 4 glorious groups right here before us today, and we are going to be uncovering how you are gaining strength currently. Yes, you are gaining strength even on those days when it feels like you're being broken down. So I'm going to help you uncover this new discovery. We have group 1 with clear quartz, group 2 we're going to call a mystery stone, group 3 blue calcite, group 4 fluorite. Feel free to pause the screen if needed, and if you are interested in joining Patreon gang, or if you're interested in booking a personal reading, those are the very first 2 links in the description box down below. Feel free to follow us on TikTok, where we are super active with all the super juicy tea, as well as Instagram, where we're not as active, but it's quality over quantity there. But anywho, let's go ahead and get started and find out how you are currently gaining strength. I'll see you in your groups. Bye. Group number 1 resonates with this clear quartz. Let's go ahead and get started, and let's find out, how are you gaining strength? Group number 1, how's group number 1 gaining strength? I'm being brought to air and earth. Not so much signs, of course it can be. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but I'm also hearing Aries very strong as well. It's as if you've stepped outside to smell fresh air for the first time in a long time. How is group number 1 gaining strength? I don't know why I felt really drawn to the sexual magic oracle cards. This reading is not 18 plus. I mean, well, technically it's always 18 plus, but it's not intentionally like that. So we'll just see. Let's see what's going on here. All right, interesting. It's very interesting how I said it's not intentionally 18 plus, yet the card that comes out is one of the more intensely sexual ones. How are you gaining strength? I really can't show the card too much, but it's the card Desire. Cancerian energy. Oh, there's still that. Okay. My senses are being drawn in here. As in, what am I observing? I'm noticing that it's dark. I'm also noticing that the woman in the card seems to be very self-focused and just so happened to turn her attention to the masculine in this. It just seems like he just got her attention, is what it's seeming like, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have waiting. Yes, exactly. And here they are fully clothed, okay? There's something here about not rushing. So a way that you are gaining strength currently is patience. You're gaining strength by softening up, lightening up, falling more into your femininity, because again, it's drawing to me that it's dark. She seems like she's just had her interest peaked. Okay. Yeah, and these two cards here are dark as well. Just one card at a time. We have Sunflower with action. So I see how you're gaining strength is leaning less on people's words and more on their actions. Now, this is not to say that we are only glorifying or validating physical intimacy as a form of taking action. That's not it at all. Are the actions aligning with the words? I feel like this group may have come from a space where you maybe took people's words for bond, and there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to do this, but clearly there have been some circumstances where it's been proven that you can't just take people's words at face value. It has to be backed up by action. We have cowrie shells with abundance at the bottom of the deck. So you're also gaining strength because you are recognizing that you have everything that you need, or you are everything that you need. Your root chakra is being highlighted here. You are gaining strength in your sense of safety in yourself. Your self-love is quite literally gaining strength. You may notice visits from goddess energy that represents love, symbols of Aphrodite or the color red or roses, or love has just been standing out to you most significantly, as well as Oshun, bees, honey, the color yellow, mirror work, and just divine alignment in some way, shape, or form that is all about you. How is group number 1 gaining strength? The 7 of Wands, yes. Self-protection. And again, that essence of this is all we need. And when I say we, I'm referring to me, myself, and I. This is all that I need. I am all that I need. I feel content here. This is making you grow stronger as well. You are recognizing how much power you hold on your own, because it takes multiple people to go against you, if you will. And this doesn't mean that they have to go against you in a me versus them kind of concept. It's just simply you hold power. Okay, I'm being brought to like the mitochondria. You are the powerhouse. People, it takes multiple things to tear you down, okay? It's like this 1 versus 3. That's the only way it can be equal here. If it was you and a team versus a whole other team, you would still outweigh them. Yeah, there's horns going off outside. You are gaining strength because you're recognizing how much power you actually hold and how desirable this power is to other people. It's giving moths to a flame energy, and knowing that you have to protect yourself. Knowing that you have to put yourself first, because you do have so much power. Bottom of the deck energy, we have the 6 of Swords. You're also gaining strength because you are simply learning how to fight temptation. This can be simple temptations, meaning you may want to do something, but you know it's not good for you, or you aren't trying to do things before it's time. Again, your patience is what is gaining strength here. Your patience and your ability to simply slow down and process the current situation for what it is. You may have been taken over by a lot of 12th house energy, Pisces energy, painting fantasies around situations instead of looking at it for the truth. Okay, I'm being brought to 7th house, 6th house energy based on the routine of the connection as opposed to what we want the routine of the connection to be. We're looking at the routine of the connection, whether this is romantic or platonic, or the routine of a connection that you have with your job. Okay, if you feel like you're constantly putting in more work, whatever it is. Fifth house, passion. Okay, so this goes in, this coincides with that desire energy. I see you accepting passion and pleasure and romance and entertainment from people, but you're not giving too much. This is what's gaining strength, at least. This is the aspect of you that's gaining strength. There's this aspect of you that's gaining strength that most people would call selfish. But if you didn't allow this portion of you to gain strength, there's that 12th house energy that I talked about. If you didn't allow this portion of you to gain strength, then you would just constantly be drained. I'm definitely seeing here that what aspect of you that's gaining strength has everything to do with you allowing them to lead the way. And when I say them, this is romantic, platonic, a job, whatever. If it claims that it needs you, you put yourself in the vicinity, but you don't overextend yourself. You see, again, the reality of the situation. 10th house, reputation, to then determine if it's worthy of you putting in your effort, your energy, your actions, your love. The part of you that's gaining strength is the aspect of you that knows how to weigh a situation to know if it's equally yoked, or at least worth your time, worth your while, worth your energy. Who is a worthy opponent? Who is equally yoked? Allowing semi-sextile before you allow them to get any closer. Before you allow them that special VIP access. We have Aries, the radical. I did say that I was picking up on heavy Aries energy in the beginning. All right, and I also want to get a tarot card, just one. I haven't really been feeling too drawn to tarot, just more oracle cards. But let's see. Overall energy. How are you gaining strength? Group number 1. If you're a TAYlian, I'll see you at the very end of this video with the extra special message. If you would like to join Patreon, or if you would like to book a personal reading, very first 2 links in the description box. Just one card, please. There's a lot of energy coming your way, okay? So how you're also gaining strength is remaining calm and peaceful in the storm, even when there's a lot going on around you, or even if it's a lot going on within you. But it seems more so external. There's so much that wants to come into your life, so much that wants to grace you, wants to bless you. But what's gaining strength is your boundaries. There we go. Look at that. The Queen of Swords in the reverse is, I'm saying, what's gaining strength, your boundaries, and your sense of self-worth, and what you know you are deserving of. This may result in discord, but that just means that they're not meant to be there. And this is how you're gaining strength, group number 1. Sending you so much love, so much life. Leave love in the comment section down below. Let me know how this resonated. And give this video a thumbs up. And also share this video and this channel with a friend. Until next time, take care, be well. Bye. Group number 1 that resonates with this mystery stone, this is your reading. Did I say group number? I don't know what group number I just said, but group number 2, you know who you are with the mystery stone. And right as I was preparing for your reading, I was hearing that there are cranes outside of my house. And I do know that the Divine Feather Messages Oracle deck has cranes. And the message on the crane card says that you will soon enter a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. I cannot believe I remembered that. That's actually crazy. Okay, so let's talk about it. How is group number 2? I keep wanting to call you group number 1. How is group number 2 gaining strength? How is group number 2 gaining strength? I think that this has something to do with emphasis on the luck and longevity, because for some reason that's the part of the message that made me smile. Luck and longevity. That's how you're gaining strength. Withstanding the test of time, perseverance. And also something about like being a really great catch, or like there's something here that you're doing. It could be energy work. That is balancing a situation, that is showing people how I just heard showing people how they had you flucked up. Now take this with a grain of salt, because people's perception of you is not truth. It's just an opinion. It's their truth, but it's not yours, and it's not the truth. All right. But what I'm getting here is that maybe something that you said, did, felt, whatever this is, it made people or someone change their mind about you, or made them question something about you. But there's something here about how you're gaining strength, is that your point is being made clear. And in this imagery here, we have harmony with Venus energy. She's surrounded by fruits, flowers, and pictures of herself. There's a man in the reflection here. While she's tidying herself up, it seems after they may have connected. Could be before or after, just depends on your interpretation. But to me, it looks like this is an after situation. It seems like she's kind of dismissive of him in a way. So maybe you dismissed someone, or you made someone feel like they weren't that important. Okay. Maybe not on purpose, but it's a result of your own self-love. How you're gaining strength is the way that your energy is expressing self-love externally to others, so that you don't even have to explain why you said this, or why you feel this way, or why you're not doing this, or why you're not doing that. It's out of self-love, and this is gaining more strength here. This is a part of you that's gaining strength, is that you do things for your own sake, for your own peace, that you do things to take care of yourself that may go against the grain of what other people want from you, or desire from you, or expect from you. I'm getting this energy of someone who does not rush for anyone, who takes their time for themselves at all times. And this may have frustrated someone or multiple people. But your energy is gaining strength, so that they realize that self-love is the best love, and you're not going to neglect yourself for anyone. Bottom of the deck, we have fidelity. Okay. Fidelity here. And there's something here about, again, I think someone may have questioned your your integrity or your honesty, or questioned their value in your life simply because your self-love is so high that it made them feel like, well, what does this person need me for? Okay. Yeah, because this card represents a temporary separation, during which melancholy combines with fear of abandonment. This is what occurred here. People, what's gaining strength here is that people are feeling like you don't need them because you are self-reliant. All right. But what's really coming through here is that people may have misunderstood this, or people are currently misunderstanding this as a sense of ego and pride. When in reality, the exact way that they're perceiving you to be an ego and pride is actually their own ego and pride speaking to them, saying, oh, this person doesn't put me first. Well, then that means that I cannot be around them. When in reality, it's like, just like you want me to put you first, I want to put myself first. There's just this double-sided energy here. Okay? But there is something coming through where trust is being developed. Like, there's this vibe here where people want to be around you and you want to be around people, yet there's still this vibe of mistrust or this sense of not feeling needed here. And I had said that it looked like this man was getting ready to leave. And here in the card that's at the bottom of the deck with fidelity is this man that is now leaving. But it seems that she's been left behind with a token of love, if you would accept it as that, where I see these two individuals are expressing their love, but there is pride and ego in both of them that is keeping them at a distance, that is keeping them apart, that is driving a wedge between the two here. So let's see, how does this contribute to how you are gaining strength? I'm hearing, I hope he buys you flowers and holds your hand, gives you all his hours when he has the chance. Take you to every party, 'cause I remember how much you love to dance. Do all the things I should have done when I was your man. That's Bruno Mars, When I Was Your Man. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, that's what it is. How you're gaining strength is that you are letting motherfuckers know that if you not meeting this standard here, I'm really not that interested. I barely see you. Because you're not doing anything more for me than I could do for myself. Do all the things I should have done when I was your man. Never give up. Phrases, motivation. Yeah, that's about you never giving up on yourself, okay? I'm seeing, yeah, what the aspect of you that's gaining strength here is like the part of you that isn't willing to lose self to gain someone else. Crystal's achievement. And I'm seeing that this is a sense, a vibration of power that you've never known before. And it's bittersweet is what I'm really getting here. Because if you were to lower your standard, then there would probably be more people, more external love around you. But then you would be left feeling empty. We have the Four of Wands. And so this is giving this energy of keeping the circle small, okay? Cardi B said it in one of her songs. I mean, it's been said a million times, but she said something about like, had to tighten up my circle so it can never fit a square, you know? Bottom of the deck, exactly, the Emperor. I don't see the Emperor as someone who has a lot of friends, okay? But you know what the Emperor does have is an empire that he rules over, and that is his pride and joy, and he feels literal pride and joy from that. Like there's no faking the funk here, that the love comes from within the Emperor's empire. And it's like the people on the outside want to be in the emperor's empire and want to make the emperor feel bad for them not being in the empire. But the empire is always there for the emperor. I hope that I'm verbalizing this. It's almost as if people around you may be trying to guilt trip you for not going above and beyond for them to join your empire. But your empire was an empire before them, and it will continue to be an empire after them. All right. So now Spirit is taking me back to it because there's a bird outside that's calling my attention. Thank you. But Spirit's calling me back to it again, where we had the sound of the cranes in the beginning, where it said, you will soon enter a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. And then we have never give up in this Four of Wands here. So that's the part of you that's gaining strength, is that you standing on what the Fluck you said and standing on those 10 toes, like standing on your pillars. That's what's attracting this blessed and divine union that will be graced with luck and longevity. The only way that this connection could come in is through your own independence. And through their own independence as well. Because it's giving the energy of two independent energies that then become interdependent as opposed to codependent. I only want one card at a time, please. One card at a time. All right, so you're in this place where you are enforcing the rules to breed interdependent as opposed to codependent connections. So you may be finding yourself in the transition, maybe stumbling a few times, and that's okay. But exactly, never give up. Even though you stumble, that doesn't mean that you have to fall and stay down. I keep hearing that line. Do all the things I should have done when I was your man. So those of you that are in a connection or soon will be entering a connection, this is going to be like a long time. For some of you, the end all be all. Because there's going to be someone wishing that they would have got right in the right timing, or at least tried to work with you instead of trying to bulldoze over your rules. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely picking up on that. Like someone wishing that they would have got with the program, or at least try to hear you out. We have Sagittarius of Voyager here. So your ability to move on, to keep an open mind, okay, is what is gaining strength here. Because I'm seeing that it was lack mentality that had you trapped up in certain situations that didn't deserve you, had you begging for time and attention. I keep hearing that line, like, do all the things I should have done when I was your man. So also those of you that left a connection and kind of not immediately entered another one, hey, for some of you, maybe you did. And honestly, that's your life. I'm not judging you. I do not care, baby. Like, if you know that you find joy 5 minutes after you left that one man, or 5 minutes after you left the other lady, that's fine. Shoot, for some of you, it literally was from Sagittarius to Capricorn season. Like, you may have literally gone from one season to another from like Sagittarius season, you were with Susan, and now in Capricorn season, you are with Marquel. Okay. And look, it is what it is. I just heard when you know, you know. Okay, so there's just a heavy emphasis on self-trust and self-reliance, and that is a part of you that is gaining strength. Knowing what is worth the time, the effort, the energy. Sun being, yes. This card just said to me, I know what is best for me. And that's the aspect that is gaining strength within you. You know what is best for you. We have 5th house passion at the bottom of the deck. And I think that a lot of what is best for you has a lot to do with your enjoyment, your inner child. Wow, your card came out really fast. So this is going to be the one tarot card that's a summation of the aspect of you that is gaining strength. Wow. The Empress. As we were talking about the Emperor and the Empire, we have the Empress. You will soon enter a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. The Emperor and his Empress. That is all. Thank you for tuning in, sending you so much love, so much life. And until next time, take care, be well. Did you hear that? Do you hear that? They've been quiet the whole time. And as I'm ending your reading, the cranes are outside again. And I was going to point out that you have the Knight of Swords here. So I'm telling you, this is something that's happening pretty fast. People might like feel like you got whiplash, like trying to look at you and observe your situation. And you know what? I should have trusted my instincts as well here too, because when I had saw the roses here and I was looking at this card, I was like, this is giving Empress energy, but I just didn't say it. But it doesn't matter. It's all right here. It's all laid out. Heavy Venusian energy. Heavy, heavy, heavy Venusian energy. You may be seeing signs of this unfolding in your life in Taurus season. It doesn't have to be the case. And seeing this unfolding doesn't even mean that you have to meet the person that we're speaking of here or the situation that we're speaking of here. And also, this doesn't have to be romantic. Some people don't give a fuck about romanticism. But whatever it is that you desire, what aligns with your Empress and Emperor energy, that is what you will be walking into very soon. And again, as I was saying, you may see signs of this in Taurus season. That doesn't mean that you're going to meet the person. This could just be you prepping for it, meaning you find that footing that you needed to get you prepared to enter the space or the place that you need to be in order to step into this Empress, Emperor energy, to rule over said empire. But I'm going to say it again and I'm going to end it with this. But before I do, if you're interested in joining a Patreon gang, that will be linked in the description box down below, as well as the link to book a personal reading. That is also linked in the description box down below. Make sure you check out our TikTok, where we are super active with all the juicy tea, and Instagram, where we're not as active, but it's quality over quantity, at least for now, until the season calls for more Instagram posts. But we're going to go ahead and close out this reading, and I'm going to finish with this. Give this video a thumbs up, leave love in the comment section down below. Share this video with a friend, and remember that you will soon enter a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. Group number 3 with this blue calcite crystal. This is your reading. Group number 3, blue calcite. If you're a TAYlien, I'll see you at the very end of this reading for an extra special message. And TAYlien just means that you are subscribed to the channel. If you'd like to book a personal reading, or if you are interested in joining Patreon gang, those links will be in the description box down below. Let's go ahead and get started and find out how you are currently gaining strength. That came out very quickly. We have healing, Piscean energy. This card is immediately giving Cher energy, not just because she has long black hair, but the vibe that Cher gives off, the independence, independent, witchy, woo-woo, philosophical vibe is what I just heard. You have healing, moon and Pisces energy, and then you have at the bottom of the deck, sun and Capricorn energy with leaving, and I have to cover it because there is a tit. But it's interesting that we have leaving at the bottom of the deck, and it looks like she's waving to him. Although this looks like a hello to me because he's blowing kisses and he has a flower in his hand. It's almost as if he's getting ready to greet her, getting ready to come to her door. But then we immediately have leaving at the bottom of the deck. I'm not going to dig too deep into it. I'm just going to let the messages unfold as they are meant to. But I want to highlight here that this woman seems very self-indulgent, very focused on her health, her wealth, her success, and her physical appearance. That one TikTok sound is coming through. Spoiled, selfish. This woman thinks that the sun should revolve around her or whatever, and her needs, whatever the sound said. Okay? So let's find out what aspect of you is gaining strength. All these cards keep coming out so fast for you. I'm hearing too fast, too furious. I'm too fast for y'all. Key opportunity. Bottom of the deck, we have heart, love, the number 8. We have the number 17 out here, which also breaks down to the number 8. Then we have 24, which breaks down to 6. We have 6, 88. What's gaining strength about you is that you're not going to beg, fuss, or fight for someone or something to stay or leave, to come or go. And also an aspect of you that doesn't need to know. There's something here very carefree, couldn't care less, that's coming through here. It almost, now it seems like she may have thrown the keys out there to him. It's like this very carefree essence here. It's almost as if she like gave him the keys and told him to like come and go as he pleases. But let's see how this unfolds. Hierophant. Yeah, it's not giving toxic come and go as you please though. It's almost as if like these two are already in a marriage or already sharing things, they've already reached a level of understanding. But with the Two of Swords here, there's also this sense of mystery. There may be this essence of we've both reached an understanding that neither of us understand what's going on here. There's something here about like even marriage counseling for some of you. You may be gaining strength in the sense that, again, you don't have to know so much. I feel like you may have been very in control of situations and needed to know, like, okay, what time are you coming? What time are you going? How do you feel that it, you know, like there's something about that here. And you are opening up to less strict guidelines, more lenience. There's something here about opening up to that. Opening up to freedom. Opening up to openness. Opening up to oneness. Conjunction, empowerment. Knowing when to leave well enough alone. And this is heightening your appeal, your magnetism. The more that you let go, like the more that you let go of that grip, the more that it sticks to you, actually. Chiron, healing. So the aspect of you that's gaining strength has a lot to do with you recognizing something or a pattern within yourself that needed healing. Literally, you have the word healing here twice. Okay, so you're gaining strength because you are recognizing opportunities to heal, to empower yourself to heal. Whether you are taking yourself to counseling or going to counseling for a connection. 8th house intimacy. So you're gaining strength because simply you are conducting shadow work, whether this is independently or interdependently with someone else. But you're doing shadow work Fourth house, roots. Exactly. This is, to me, root work, shadow work. It's all coming from, it's stemming from the same space, the same place. The intention to heal. So the aspect of you that's gaining strength is the aspect of you that is intentionally healing to attract Two of Cups energy. Let's get one tarot card for you. Your reading is very quick, straightforward, and to the point. It's like you're condensing information so that you don't have to go as far or speak for as long, the world, to get to the point. You're even condensing your speech. You may have been the type that like over-explained. You're condensing your words because you are quickly understanding your own feelings, your own emotions, throat chakra energy, and then expressing it, as blue calcite emphasizes throat chakra energy. The part of you that's gaining strength is the part of you that can verbalize how you feel in a much shorter way. The King of Pentacles, exactly. Lesson learned. The Seven of Swords, instead of going around or beating around the bush, the King of Pentacles just addresses what's occurring, how I'm feeling, what I'm doing, when I'm doing it. This is a very matter-of-fact, simply addressed energy from a very calm, cool, collected, and earthed space. You're gaining strength because your own inner secrets are being unlocked, hence this key, because you are receptive to it. You're gaining strength because the lessons are finally sinking and settling in, because you are now receptive and less resistant to the lessons. So you can say that you are gaining strength because you seem to be in the final stretch of a lesson. And as we all know, On and On, taught us by Erykah Badu, peace and blessings manifest with every lesson learned. If your knowledge were your wealth, then it would be well learned. I just feel an extreme sense of serenity. Peace isn't even a big enough word for this group. You're gaining strength because you are shaking hands with serenity. Some of you may resonate with the serenity prayer. All right? So, if you're a TAYlien, I'll see you at the very end of this message. I'm sending you so much love, so much life. If you'd like to book a personal reading, or if you would like to join Patreon gang, that will be linked in the description box down below. Give this video a thumbs up. Share love in the comment section down below, and also share this video with a friend. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Group number 4 that resonates with fluorite energy. Group number 4 that resonates with fluorite energy. Let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Let's go ahead and find out how you're gaining strength. Okay? How is group number 4 gaining strength? There's definitely something about layers. Okay? There's layers to you. Layering. I was brought to an onion as well as a winter coat. Layering. How is group number 1 gaining strength? Your ability to protect yourself. We have freedom here. Freeing yourself from the shackles of other people's approval. There's a dead silence energy coming through here. And then we have feelings at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so feelings and then freedom. Very this and that energy coming through here, in the sense that, yes, I have feelings. However, I am not those feelings. Okay? And this is Uranus energy, which is unexpected, unpredictable. Okay? This card represents a sudden separation, a brutal detachment. Sad but determined, as the woman is cutting the photo into two pieces of the happy moments, and the string is the symbol of the union that is also cut, cutting all ties. The layers of you that says, one layer of me wants this. Another layer of me knows that this is no good for me. And the other layer of me is going to do what is best for me. This Uranus energy being combined with Gemini energy lets me know that this is something that has been thought of time and time again. It wasn't just an impulsive thought. It wasn't an impulsive act. Well, it was, but it appeared as impulsive. But there's a lot of thought that goes into it because of those layers to you that knows that, yes, this is what I want, but I also know that this is no good for me, and now I know that I have to do what's best for me. How is group number 4 gaining strength? Medical staff with healing. Number 13. 13 is the death card. And the ambulams come when there is a sudden change in health and there is a sudden need for help, assistance. This is what I'm seeing here. It's something about you're gaining strength because you're gaining the ability to cut things cold turkey, when that's the only method to healing. We have Palm with Destiny at the bottom of the deck. Number 18, the Moon card. The Death card, the Moon card. I know that this is how I feel, but I also know that this is what I have to do. And what I have to do may not be what I want to do. You think that when people call the ambulance that they want to call them? Most people, because I'm filming from the Western world, most people, when they have to call the ambulance, the first thing that they're thinking is, that damn bill. But if I don't do it, I could lose my life. I could lose myself. I could lose everything that I stand for. 5 of Cups, King of Wands. I could lose myself. I could lose it all. 7 of Cups, Page of Swords. There's a lot of this or that. There's a lot of, I know that this isn't my only option, but this is my only option. It's giving, you've left me no other option. You've left me no choice. 7 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Justice. You've left me no choice. Literally, like, this is the ruling. Because this occurred, I now have to do this. And I think you may have been in a very negotiative phase at one point. But you know that if you allow the fruit to remain for too long, it will soon rot. There's something here about if you let it go on for too long, only negative things will come of that. And so the cutoff, look at that, Saturn, wisdom, in the long haul. What's best for me in the long run? Long term. Eighth house, intimacy. It's giving a bad apple spoiling the whole bunch, and you don't want to allow that. It's almost as if you are gaining strength because if you allow yourself to slip in this one area, then it will then bleed into other areas of your life. And you're in a space where I simply cannot allow that. If you're like, if I allow this poison so close to me, it's going to seep into everything that I do. Everything that I do will then be poisoned. And there's something here about you wanting to protect your reputation. Your sense of self, I should say. No, but it is a reputation. Because there's something here about what you breed, what you do, what you put out, what you're investing your time, effort, and energy into. If you allow poison to be around you, everything that you breed, everything that you invest into will then be poisoned as well. It's like this essence of if I plant this seed knowing that it's sick, that means that I'm putting this time, effort, and energy to breed a sick tree. Meaning every fruit that comes from this tree will be sick, will be poisoned. And you just simply don't see the point. Look at that, Scorpio energy. You got double Scorpio. And it's really giving, I just simply don't see the point. Bottom of the deck, sextile opportunity. There's several linking words and cards from group number 3 to group number 4. So if you felt guided to group 3 from here, this is me supporting that. All right, and let's get your overall energy here. Your overall energy here on how you are gaining strength. Overall energy on how you're gaining strength. If you're interested in booking a personal reading, or if you're interested in joining Patreon gang, that will be linked in the description box down below. Please give this video a thumbs up, share this video with a friend, leave love in the comment section down below to let me know how this resonates. And if you're a TAYlien, I'll see you at the very end of this video for the extra special message just for you. Tell me, how are you gaining strength? We have the Magician. As above, so below. If I allow this to poison my mind, it will then poison everything that I breed. If this poisons my health, then everything that I do will be unhealthy. You're protecting your mind, your peace above all, so that everything that you breed is of love, is of peace. This is all that I have for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and proceed on to my TAYlien group, and I will see you next time. Bye. Alright, so shout out to my TAYlienes. Shout out to my TAYlienes. Let's find out. Let me move that. Let's find out what message needs to find you. Alright, so all of my TAYliens need to go watch group number 2, apparently. Seriously, like group number 2. If you didn't know what group to pick and you only came to TAYliens, group number 2 is a guarantee. Surrendering. Trials. Saturn. Sagittarius energy. This is giving forgiveness, breakup to makeup kind of energy, but I'm being told not to take them. I only want one card at a time. Is this how my Italians are gaining strength? Is that what's going on? Yeah. Okay. How are my Italians gaining strength? How are my Italians gaining strength? Technically 2 cards flipped over again, so I'm not going to take either one of them. We have Wrath and Passion. Yeah, there's like this back and forth thing going on here. This hot and cold energy. How are you gaining strength, Tayliens? How are my Tayliens gaining strength? There we go. All right, so this came out in group 2. Yes, it did. This was at the bottom of the deck of group number 2. Fidelity. Tauran energy, Moon in Taurus. Bottom of the deck we have Choice, Moon in Gemini. Choosing what is of value. This card represents a temporary separation, during which melancholy combines with the fear of abandonment. How you're gaining strength. Knowing what's worth waiting for, and just because you're waiting doesn't mean that you have to put everything on pause. Yes, exactly, because you have choice at the bottom of the deck. Choosing, deciding if it's worth waiting for. How are you, my Tayliens, gaining strength? How are my Tayliens gaining strength? Fence, boundaries. Yeah, you're deciding what is or isn't worth waiting on. And you're setting boundaries for the choice that you make. There's almost this essence of like, you're allowing someone to come back or something to come back into your world or your life or your energy, but they'll have to knock when they get there, you know? Like this man's, he's leaving a fence, he's leaving a gate. You'll have to knock to get back in is really what I'm picking up here. There's something here about you will have to knock. We have globe possibility. Okay, so we have the number 4, the number 26, and I was being brought to subtracting those. So 6 minus 2 is 4, and then we have 31, which is another 4, globe possibility. So 4, 4, 4. There's a strong possibility that this could come back around, and you are well aware of that, and you are accepting this. Yet you are setting this boundary to say, this may come back around, however, this is the line, this is the rule, this is a boundary. You'll have to knock before entering. You don't have a key. The Magician. You do not have a key. And this Magician to me is coming out and almost sealing that deal to say that you do not have a key. It will not be easy for you to access again. It's almost as if this Magician is concocting a protection spell so that there is no guaranteed easy access. There's something here about open to possibilities, but not vulnerable to that possibility. Wow, we have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. So group number 2 and group number 4 are standing out, but mostly group number 2. Chiron healing. Fifth house passion. That's the first time any cards fell on the floor. And they actually fell out on the floor in pairs. Quincunx complexity with reputation, 10th house energy. This is giving this vibe to me where it's like with Chiron healing and 5th house passion, it's like trying to balance this reality where the very thing that brings me joy is the very thing that's causing me harm. Okay? And then we have Mars with action and Mercury communication in the reverse. Oh yeah, this is definitely looking like cutting all ties, taking the action to go no communication until further notice. Pisces, the mystic, to figure things out, to figure myself out, to protect myself. 8th house, intimacy, to protect myself, to know myself, to hear myself. Wow, the Empress came out again. Yeah, so definitely group number 2. Y'all saw how easily that just flipped out. So definitely check out group number 2, TAYliens. We have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck here. You have the Empress that's shown up twice here. Yeah, and you have choice at the bottom of the deck as well. It's like you have the world of possibilities. You have the world in front of you. It's like when you're in this energy where it's like one door closes and another one opens. One thing is in front of you while another thing is getting ready to tap you on your shoulder to call your attention. How are my TAYliens gaining strength? You're gaining strength because you know that you're always attracting more. And when one thing doesn't work, you set or reestablish boundaries so that when the new thing that is bound to come in, because it always does, when it does come in, you'll be even more prepared, even more ready to proceed in a way that is healthy for you. Yeah, like there's like this heavy, yeah, like the Magician, Pisces, the Mystic, there's this seal of protection that's being put on you. A seal of protection. And that's how you're gaining strength. You're gaining strength because this final seal of protection that you put on yourself can never be broken, can never be penetrated, only by you. And that's all that I have for you, TAYliens. If you would like to join Patreon gang, or if you would like to book a personal reading, that will be linked in the description box down below. I'm sending you so much love, so much life. And until next time, take care, be well, leave them in the comment section down below, and share this video with a friend. Bye.